It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. We're at Talking Stick Resort Arena in downtown Phoenix. Tonight, it's the Phoenix Suns taking on the Milwaukee Bucks. The Milwaukee Bucks control the tap. Holiday to Antetokounmpo. Curling inside. Oh, blocked away.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Holiday to Antetokounmpo. Can't connect from inside. To Booker. Middleton to Holiday. And he'll head to the line.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time.
The Bucks at the controls. Drew Holiday, guarded by CP3. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The result, he's going to the line.
Here's the truth. As long as you're using your legs and your body to stay in front of the offensive player, you won't get called for those. You keep reaching, though, it's going to be a long night.
Off the mark on the first free throw. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. Paul into the front court. They're down 3. Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it.
I'm hearing some boos from the crowd. They know just like I know you're not getting back on D.
To Holiday. Jay Crowder swats it. And they retain the possession. Suns control the possession. Can't miss those. Take stock of the floor. Taken by the Suns. Paul. Man, that was a tough shot. He has that sixth sense that you just can't teach.
He's like a traffic cop, and he's navigating a myriad of bodies coming his way. And there's a smaller innuendo of the game that nobody talks about. When he makes a great pass, he'll tell the offensive player, shoot it, go up, dunk it. He will direct you and lead you to success.
Giannis in control of the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Giannis! Antetokounmpo missed his first. That one goes.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Paul into the front court. They trail by 2. Etuan Moore matched up with P.J. Tucker. To Paul. For 3. He made his first effort, but not that time.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
And the reward? Two shots coming. For his career, 78% at the line. And he connects on the first free throw. He makes them both. It's Suns ball. Paul gets it in the right corner. Here comes the screen. Crowder shot off the mark.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Here comes the screen. Antetokounmpo to Lopez. Driving right to the basket. Antetokounmpo, open look. Wide open look, won't go.
And as a shooter, this is when you start to second-guess your shot. You've had 3 wide-open shots that you just can't put through the net, but still, keep hunting your shot.
Antetokounmpo to Middleton. Beyond the arc for 3. Always has a chance for Tucker, but not that time. Shot from the lane won't go. To Mikal Bridges. Mikal Bridges with the strong finish.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you head home.
Holiday controls the basketball. Leads a bucket. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Drive on the baseline, but his shot stays out. And they call it.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Down the lane, but the shot won't fall. And look out.
That transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go. From long range, buries it on the catch and shoot.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the 3.
Bucks basketball. Why even try that time?
I'm going to start calling him the windshield wiper, just erasing all the mistakes.
Now a steal by Milwaukee. Middleton to Antetokounmpo. Drew Holiday. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
Knocked loose. He gets it.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
Knocked loose. Picked up by the Bucks. Runner here won't go down. To Mikal Bridges. From the painted area, won't go down. Holiday in possession. Leads 3. Has a look. Shot by Holiday, no good. He takes it right at them and scores. You have to fill in there.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Antetokounmpo to Holiday. Drew Holiday, 4 out of 7.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
DeAndre Ayton to Mikal Bridges. Here comes the screen. Slam dunk, DeAndre Ayton.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athleticism and length. Your timing almost has to be perfect, but pretty much there's no stopping him when he's around the rim.
And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul.
Nope, first one does not go. Oh, he missed them both. Knocked loose. Bucks have it. The drive, right to the basket. No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there. To Mikal Bridges. Knocked loose. And that one out of bounds off of Buck. So it stays with Phoenix. Here comes the screen. 4-3. Missed it. Holiday controls the basketball. His team up by 1. Could not throw it down. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Huge block. And the defender over pursues, and he's called for it.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Drew Holiday. A couple of free throws on the way. Hasn't missed yet. First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Crowder picked up by Teague. Here comes the screen.
Hey, watch this screen.
To Mikal Bridges. It's good. Bucks at the controls. Drew Holiday. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody would be wilding on the court. Guarantee it.
Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That out of his range and no good. To Mikal Bridges. Fires the 3. He made his first effort, but not that time. The pass set it all up.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Suns with the basketball. Lets it fly from long range. Not that time. He missed it. Sizing up the defense. He cruises in for 2. Too easy.
That boy's living his best life.
to Mikal Bridges. Here comes the screen. Mikal Bridges. Holiday in possession. Lead stands at 7. Cleans it up. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Rebound taken by Portis. Antetokounmpo to Teague. Holiday. The Bucks with 4 to shoot. Holiday to Antetokounmpo. Able to convert inside.
This has been a good first quarter for him so far. That wasn't an easy shot, but he was able to knock it down and add to their lead.
Now a whistle and a timeout for Phoenix as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
I got him. I got ball. I got ball.
Here's a chance from long range. Well, he missed his first 3 from downtown, but he gets this one to go.
And it's called short-term memory. The good players don't have one.
Holiday controls the basketball. It's an 8-point lead. DiVincenzo, a pass stolen by Phoenix. Holiday. His first effort off the mark. And counted at the rim. Long heave from 3/4 court. First quarter is complete. The Bucks in front. First quarter complete, on to the second period. A little bit of a feeling out process so far.
Both teams are trying to feel each other out, but I like the aggression that both teams established in the first quarter. This is the first quarter league. The way you play in the opening minutes really sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Here comes the screen. Booker fires the 3. Can't connect. It's no good. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs a guard on the next play down the court.
DiVincenzo to Holiday. Picked up by the Suns. Working the outside. Baseline drive, but he can't finish. Knocked loose. Taken by the Suns. DeAndre Ayton. Picked up by the Bucks.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Into the front court. It's Booker. Down 6. Slam dunk.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Holiday in possession. They lead it. 4-point game. Tucker to Holiday. And he scores. They took a big step, but they'll count the bucket.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
To DiVincenzo. Oh, nice find for the basket.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
To Booker. To Paul. Look out, Devin Booker. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Phoenix with it. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
It's almost like he had the defender on a string, and he's the puppet master.
Drew Holiday. Tips it. And that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Holiday. New blood coming in for both sides. Booker. Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Here comes the screen. Booker matched up with Connaughton. DeAndre Ayton, deep left corner. To Booker. For 3, this guy can beat anyone straight up. Devin Booker, good closeout, still knocks it down.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, Ed.
Bucks at the controls. DiVincenzo. Oh, the Suns come up with the steal. Now a steal by Milwaukee. DiVincenzo down low for Tucker. Tough make through traffic.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
2 points to the board.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
DiVincenzo to P.J. Tucker. Five on the shot clock for Milwaukee. Trying to cash in. Booker with it. Down 5. Beyond the arc for 3. Look out, Devin Booker. 3 for 3 in this first half.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Goes to the right side. Here comes the screen. To DiVincenzo. Cashes in for 2.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Booker. From long range. Had made his first couple, but he misses there.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
DiVincenzo. Runner's good there.
Which way do you want it, Ed? Lefty, righty? He can finish with either.
Now the Suns coach gonna signal for a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. With the rock, it's Chris Paul. Ooh, Chris Paul. He's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field.
Ed, all this talk I heard over the summer, what about CP3's hamstring? Will he be able to get back his first step? Will he still have it? There you go.
Knocked loose. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Suns. It stays with Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo to Middleton. Wide open look, won't go. Into the front court, it's Booker. Now down 6. Here comes the screen. Paul. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Paul. That's how you defend.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Phoenix has the ball. Booker against Tucker. Surveys the floor. Booker. 4-3. He took the bait and he hits.
Great shot by the offense. But the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
Antetokounmpo to Holiday. Giannis! Antetokounmpo. Now 4 for 9.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
On the basket, but a shot won't go. To Lopez. And Jay, they call the foul.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Holiday. Middleton. And buries it. Jay, they'll take that any day.
The reality is no one can guard a player at his level one-on-one. The help defense needs to be shown, and he needs to see a series of obstacles instead of just one individual.
To Paul. Giannis Antetokounmpo able to recover with the block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Shot from the lane won't go. To Booker. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Devin Booker in his own desert. No one in sight, and he takes advantage.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Giannis with it up top. Up 6. Holiday to Antetokounmpo. Finish that. To Paul. No good. Defense catching a break there.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref over to the side, talk to him, express to him how much contact there was so he could look for that same foul call potentially the next time down the court.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Picked up by the Suns. Bucks have it. Antetokounmpo. Oh, they call him for the foul.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me. That's a foul.
Time to shuffle. Middleton to Antetokounmpo. Won't go. The follow won't go either. Booker with it. Looking to make something happen. Knocked loose. That's out. Last touch by Chris Middleton. Booker matched up with P.J. Tucker. Fires the 3. Oh, surprise. He hits it.
And I just hear my high school coach preaching this thing to me every single day, and it's still pertinent for the NBA. It's all about spacing. And when you have guys who are lethal three-point shooters and they understand spacing, oh, that whole floor opens up, and that's a thing of beauty to watch.
Mikal Bridges. Here comes the screen. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Bucks. No, great defense there, forcing the pickup. Middleton to Antetokounmpo. And a nice finish at the rim.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there. But see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer. Always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
Taken by the Suns. Tried to slam it down, but it comes out. Slams it down, and boy. Deep 3 at the buzzer. Time expires to end the first half. The Bucks with the lead.
Thanks, Ed. The Bucks have themselves a narrow lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Milwaukee Bucks. The Suns are within striking distance at the half. I love the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impressed me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets to the Phoenix Suns.
Game track. Steals.
We might be enjoying these first half highlights of steals, but I'm sure the coaches won't be in the next film session. Neither of these teams have been consistently able to maintain control of the basketball.
Player of the half.
Drew Holiday most definitely deserves to be player of the half for the way he distributed the ball. It was an excellent display of court vision and solid passing.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have off nights. Today has just been one of those nights for this guy. Here are the top plays from the opening half.
Number 2. Number 1.
The Bucks. And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
Paul across the timeline. The deficit now up to 5. Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
So important to take care of the basketball. Easy 2 on the other end after the turnover.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
It's Phoenix ball.
I got ball.
Paul to Booker. Nothing going here on that drive. Now a steal by Milwaukee.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Paul, that's good D. Shot no good.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Looking to push. Booker. To Mikal Bridges.
Big pick right there. Light him up.
Brook Lopez with the block. That's his 3rd block this evening. Booker. Tough shot. Well defended.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
He's going to the free throw. First try at the line, no good. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Giannis in control of the basketball. Lead stands at 10. Scores from the post.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Holiday controls the basketball. He'll run the offense. And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
First free throw is good. And gets both to drop at the line. Paul with it up top. 14-point deficit. Lets it fly from long range, and he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. And hits the first free throw. Second of 3, off the mark. Milwaukee with the basketball. Probing the defense. Defense making the ball handler work. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. To Antetokounmpo. Going a launch beyond the arc. Off the mark. No good. Mikal Bridges. And they call him.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Paul. Cleans the offensive glass. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
To Middleton. Chris Middleton with the slam.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Here's Paul. Brings it up the floor. Here's a chance from long range. He's been waiting a long time for that one to go down.
As a shooter, your hands always have to be ready. Ready, meaning that your hands are always providing a target to the passer for an easy catch and shoot.
Giannis with it up top. It's a 9-point lead. Tucker to Antetokounmpo. Defense making the ball carrier work. No good. Fires the 3. Not getting the bounce. Giannis in control of the basketball. The lead stands at 9. They'll get it down low to Lopez. He throws it down.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Paul. Missed it. How'd that not go down? Holiday in possession. It's an 11-point game. Spinning shot. Won't fall. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
Paul matched up with P.J. Tucker. To Middleton. Screen coming. Antetokounmpo to Lopez. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
P.J. Tucker trying to cash in on the three-point play. A career 74% free throw shooter. Slam dunk, DeAndre Ayton.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
Nothing going here on that drive. Can't connect.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Our opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Paul to Booker. For three. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. Holiday controls the basketball. They lead it by 14. Great defense there, forcing the pickup. Here comes the screen. To Paul. Booker. To Mikal Bridges. Beyond the arc for three. That no good. Off the mark. The follow won't go either. To Holiday. To P.J. Tucker. Brook Lopez. Now 4 for 9.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Nothing going here on that drive. And throws it down.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Giannis with it up top. His guys leading by 14. To Holiday. Antetokounmpo to Middleton. The Bucks with 4 to shoot. Got a piece to knock it away. Shot clock violation. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Booker knocked loose. And that one out of bounds off a buck. So the Suns keep the possession. DeAndre Ayton. Paul. Textbook defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
To Teague from long range. And Jeff Teague got it up fast, and it goes down.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
DeAndre Ayton to Mikal Bridges. No good. Defense catching a break there. Knocked loose. Tucker. Jeff Teague. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
I hear so many players talk about, oh, my skill set is this or my skill set is that. How about your skill set is your effort on the defensive end? That's something we don't talk about as much as we need to.
Won't go down. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. And the slam.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. The pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Teague. Rebound for Ayton. Had a good look there, but it's no good.
Because he had no body control. You have to be able to control your body when you attack the rim at full speed. That's part of your concentration. People assume concentration just on the rim, but your body control is everything. Be able to speed yourself up or slow yourself down.
Connaughton with a piece.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
T. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Kaminsky, guarded by Jeff T. Rocking the rim.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
DeAndre Ayton. Knocked loose. He was hacked. They let it go. Teague with the basketball. His guys hold a commanding lead. Shot from the lane won't go. Not done yet. Kicks it around the perimeter. Here comes the screen. 4-3. Won't go down. To T. From the painted area, won't go down. Oh, working hard there. Collects the rebound and gets it back up for the slam.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Deep left corner. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's not his range. It's no good. To P.J. Tucker. Return label included.
The offense might want to adjust here. That's his fourth block of the evening.
DeAndre Ayton fires the three. Not a good shot there as he misses it. Teague with it up top. His guys holding the big lead. Tough make through traffic.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Too much contact, and free throws coming.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to play right all the way through.
% for his career. Misses the first. Missed the second one as well. Frank Kaminsky snatching it out of the air. Fourth this contest.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball. Especially, you have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
The Bucks to inbound to start this final quarter, and they have done no wrong to this point. They have this game well in control.
They took control early, and they never let up. The scary thing about this team, if they keep their foot on the gas and then throttle it down, they can win this game by 50.
Able to convert inside.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
The Bucks at the controls. Antetokounmpo. Count it.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
Giannis in control of the basketball. Looking to make something happen. DiVincenzo to Antetokounmpo. Great look and vision. It was right there. Bucks have it.
I'm looking at the bench right now, and the coach is saying, keep pushing it, keep going.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Giannis Antetokounmpo at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Booker matched up with Connaughton. Look out, Devin Booker. With that, he's 5 for 9.
Just a ball-handling wizard, still putting people under his spell.
Antetokounmpo to Teague. No, I missed a short one there. To Paul. Off the assist.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
Cruises inside for 2.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Paul matched up with Connaughton. Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Into the front court, it's Booker. His guys down big. Paul. Bucks basketball. To Antetokounmpo. Here comes the screen. Antetokounmpo. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
To Antetokounmpo. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
He's been doing this for years, the physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
And he's going to the line to shoot.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
Devin Booker has got 2 shots coming. A career 84% free throw shooter. First one, count it. Able to convert on both free throws. Lopez to DiVincenzo. Scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Bucks at the controls. Antetokounmpo to T. Picked up by the Suns. To Mikal Bridges. Booker. Lets it fly from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
Taken by the Suns. Flushes it home.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Picked up by the Suns. Off the iron. It came out. Taken by the Suns. Knocked loose. Here comes the screen. Paul matched up with Connaughton. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Suns. Giannis Antetokounmpo pins it.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Devin Booker. This guy can beat anyone straight up. Devin Booker, good closeout, still knocks it down.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
Bucks at the controls. Knocked loose. T matched up with Paul. And count the basket inside.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
To T. Antetokounmpo. To T. Five on the shot clock for Milwaukee. Giannis shoots. Now a whistle. We'll get a timeout from Phoenix as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Paul to Mikal Bridges. The Suns with 4 to shoot. Brook Lopez sends it away.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
It's good. Count the basket and the foul.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Giannis Antetokounmpo trying to cash in on the three-point play. Shooting just 42% in the contest. Oh, he can't connect. To Booker. Paul. Going to launch beyond the arc. And Chris Paul, veteran move. Well defended, still buries the three.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that three despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
Milwaukee with the basketball. A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles in and out. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Giannis with it up top. The lead stands at 10. Drew Holiday, guarded by CP3. To Lopez. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there, but see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer. Always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
Booker. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
DeAndre Ayton at the line for a chance at a three-point play. At this juncture, he's shooting 60% from the line. Free throw good, a three-point play, and they're back within single digits, down by 9. Love the hustle, sprawl down on the deck. Booker. To Paul. Here's a chance from long range. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Antetokounmpo to Holiday. Passed it off. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
To Mikal Bridges. Has a chance. Wide open look, won't go.
Oh, I like that. You got the defense rotating from side to side. They're even recovering late, but still you got to make that one.
Antetokounmpo. Suns control the possession. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Bucks. Throws it down.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back. Everybody communicated. Everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
Paul to Mikal Bridges. Bucks have it. Got it.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Booker. Giannis Antetokounmpo rejects it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, head jab him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter. But still, keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
Knocked loose. taken by the Suns. Fires the three. Off the mark.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Paul. Message received. Well defended.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Now the Bucks going to signal for a timeout as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter. Antetokounmpo to Holiday. Over to the right side. Count the basket at the rim.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Paul. Can't connect. Booker on the drive, but a shot won't fall. Knocked loose. To Holiday. No good. Defense catching a break there. To Booker. For three. Now that's a contest.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Smothering D. From 18 feet at the buzzer. It's Ayton with the rebound. The Bucks claim victory as they win this one handily. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Bucks got the win with a comfortable scoring margin. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Milwaukee Bucks. The Suns couldn't put it together to get the victory here today. And even though some of them smiled and shook hands with the other guys after the game, you could tell by the way they headed to the tunnels how disappointed they were about this loss. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Phoenix Suns.
Game track. Second chance points.
The Milwaukee Bucks did a fantastic job of closing out on the offensive boards. Even better, they were able to convert those opportunities into second chance points. These guys did an incredible job of being assertive once the ball was in the air.
Player of the game.
Antetokounmpo read the defense perfectly, and his teammates reaped the benefits with easy baskets.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this, except that he fits the title of this segment? He was definitely cold in this game. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of Ed Cohen and Jay Williams, this is Jalen Rose signing off.